playoffs last year by Pittsburgh. On this field, could they beat the Steelers? Bill Carr and the Steelers playing on pride because the defending champs will not be going back to the Super Bowl. This has been the story of the Steelers. Fumbled not just red zone, but inside the 5. Willie Parker fumbles, Dexter Jackson on it.
Yeah, Dexter Jackson picks up the ball, but they kept their heads up, and they played awfully hard for a game that really was meaningless in terms of going to the playoffs.
Carson Palmer, boy, when Chris Henry is on it, he's as dangerous as the much more heralded receivers of the Bengals. 66-yard touchdown since he leads it 10-7. Now, second and goal. Willie Parker, hold on to it, hold it. There it is, into the end zone. His 16th touchdown of the season, breaking the Steeler mark of touchdowns in the season held by, let me tell you about Louis Lips. Palmer, bang, by James Farrier, roughing the passer, and here we go again, Steelers at Bengals.
Yeah, and this is going to intensify this rivalry because Farrier picks him up, lifts, and plants him in the ground. You know, Carson Palmer would return, though.
Yes, he would. And boy, would he return. Firing to Chris Henry, but flag on the play, even though the drop. Illegal contact. Drive continues. Bengals 3rd and 5 now. Palmer. It's not Chad. It's not Hushmanzada. It's Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart catches a wonderful, wonderful life. It's 17-14 Bengals on top. Minute 7 left in the 4th. Pittsburgh. Jeff Reed. He's been a pretty good money kicker, and it's good. 35 yards. We're tied at 17. But the Bengals have a chance to win it in regulation. Final minute. Palmer. How nice is this? Yikes! It's Chris Henry. 4 catches, a buck, 24. The Bengals hurry up to stop the clock. Tick. Shane Graham. Bill Cowher's up. Timeout. Let's make him think about it. Because remember, with the tying extra point last week at Denver, they couldn't get the conversion even off the ground when the snap didn't work. Now, it's not snowing, although it was raining. But now it's not the snap or the hold. Maybe Bill Cowher can get to Shane Graham's head. Graham, one of the better kickers in football. What? Boy, did that hang a Ralph. Man, did that turn, and no good. Even the Bengals.
You know, and you can see when Graham first hit the ball, he thinks it's going to be good. He starts to hold the uprights up, and then he realizes the ball's going to go right on him.
They missed it. Shades of that Colt game last year for Pittsburgh. Then they get the toss in overtime, and it's immediately gone. Ben Roethlisberger, Yo Holmes, Santonio Holmes, 67 yards. Touchdown Steelers. Steelers beat the Bengals 23-17 in overtime. Class. Bill Cowher. Maybe it's his last game. He will decide in forthcoming days and maybe week and a half. But for the Bengals, a bad way to end the season again. They lose at 23-17. They lost their last 3.
There's a number of areas. It's not selfishness. It's not just inconsistency. It's